Brenda says we're not allowed to videotape in the house.
Got it.
It hasn't picked up.
Got it.
But I told her it's not that messy. She told me to shut up. I said okay.
House.
Fan mail, a lot of Topps trading cards have been coming in. Some of them I've signed and some of them I've had sitting around. So we gotta get caught up to everybody on here and send out these top trading cards. And I like to make sure that I put their name on it so it doesn't wind up on eBay for sale. Yeah, the Matt Brown fight I let get away. Winning that fight, and you know, go back and watch if there's an eye poke that happens in that fight. It just kind of changed my whole depth perception, and excuses. So gotta start getting some of those bigger fights won. Going from there. But yeah, it's one of my more memorable fights. Matt Brown's a very tough guy, a guy that shows up in fights, and he definitely showed up in that fight. So hey, didn't get it done that night, but got a cool Topps trading card out of it, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Tim means mother. Motherfucker, take a beat.
What's the coolest thing you got from a fan before?
Someone's underwear. Just a lot of cool letters, mainly. You know, you get different letters talking about how we've inspired and different people that, you know, been clean off methamphetamines or alcohol or whatever it is for so many years. Things like that, I think, are the coolest things I've gotten from fans. To know that I can relate to people just through my own struggles, my own things that I've gone through, and there's other people out there that are living the same stuff. Or getting custody of my kids was a big one. I had different single fathers that hit me up saying they too went through the same process of getting their daughters and clean themselves up, or just the struggles with that stuff. So it's cool to know that you know, there's people out there trying to be good people. All right, Jake, you ready, brother? We are in Edgewood, New Mexico. This is where we live. This is where I've grown up, between here and Moriarty, so this is considered the East Mountains. I have neighbors, but I have to throw a pretty good rock at them to hit their house, you know. And so this is where I grew up. I was born in Oklahoma, in Wilburton, Oklahoma, when I was born, and when I was 2, my mom moved here. So I've been here ever since I was, you know, 1.5, 2 years old. So
I've been here for my whole life.
your whole crazy life? Yeah, it's quiet, man. We get out here, we turn off our porch light and all that. We can see the stars real good at night. It's just more comfortable living. I like the country a lot better than I like the city. Right now, put out some fan mail. That's kind of a constant thing anymore, which is pretty neat. You get a lot of fan mail. It's pretty neat, you know. So try to personally, I'd like to sign that stuff and answer those people back personally, so you know, we can create a connection or whatever between the fans and myself. I don't really like, I'll answer people on Twitter or whatever, but you get some people that are just so hateful and just meaner than hell, you know. They would say different things if they were standing directly in front of you or whatever, but a lot of those people don't even go by their real profile pics and whatever. They're just kind of hateful. So I like to be more personal and one-on-one or whatever. Yeah, it's neat to relate with the fans, you know. You get some nice fans, you get some hateful fans, mixture of the two, but hell, without fans we wouldn't have a job, but without the fighters, the fans wouldn't have nothing to watch, so I have to find a way to get along. What's Dad's name?
Dad.
Dad's name's Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Dad's name, it's Dad. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my nephew. These guys are misfits. homeless people around. This is Bobby Joe. This is Brenda's oldest and better looking brother.
Yeah.
Then you have Ben, who's the youngest.
The youngest and most skillful.
He's
Well,
not the
actually, he's not the
youngest.
youngest anymore. I apologize.
Oh, that's right.
And you have Danny, who's also a brother. And you have Caleb, who's a brother slash cousin slash something. And this is
What are you
part
gonna
of,
fight him
part
in?
of everybody.
A little bit.
Yeah, like not even a fraction.
Yeah.
And then you have Irma.
And who am I?
Irma's
Queen
the,
bee.
Yeah, the queen bee, really, for real. The cooker, organizer,
Brenda's mom.
child raiser, mixer. In my entire life, I've worked with the Bobcat a little over a dozen times, maybe. You know, it'd be second time this week in a Bobcat, so that's consistent.
Score you some Southern points today.
Southern points. So it was like having a car payment, but without the new car smell. So we finally chalked it up and went and got ourselves a newer vehicle. But yeah. I like keeping my hands soft for my lady. That's how we work clothes.
What do you think the fans' perception of you is? This exactly or something else?
Fighting wise, I think they see me as a hard-nosed fighter, a guy that doesn't shy away from contact. Probably a country boy like this. Hopefully they don't think I'm like a Ken Barbie doll or something. Learned how to work from being a young kid. My dad had me shoveling horse shit in barn stalls at the state fairgrounds and the horse races, and you know, busting ice in the wintertime and feeding horses and ducks and pigs and all that good stuff. I don't have none of that stuff no more. We have ducks back there, a dog or two, but you know, we got too many kids to take care of too many animals at the moment. There's too much stuff going on to have to feed and water everything. No, it's just staying busy, man. Just hell, trying to make the yard nice. And if you look around, I got my whole front yard dug up, but we had to do a whole new septic tank and get gravel, and hell, we gotta do weeds again because that's all it wants to grow in the desert are weeds. I fucking fell in that hole over there, man. You know, luckily he didn't get it on film. It's good times. It's good times when it's your stuff, you know. Now he's gotta pay taxes so they can't be taken. That's the other trick. Damn IRS. That shit scared. I wasn't even trying to. I went to pull over that ditch and it like sunk in. Yeah. Made my heart race. Feeding water to my dog so she's not mad we're at a barbecue. And then we're gonna go to a barbecue, throw some horseshoes, cook some burgers, and beat Ben's ass in horseshoes. I'm sick of losing to that guy.
Close. You got it.
And the two. One more throw. Damn. Word on the street is sparring. Bring your own gear to fit in HB. You look out over there, there's a bunch of people here today, so it's cool. Got a lot of guys fighting next week on the King of the K show in Ignacio. We got 7 or 8 on that show, so they're finishing up their training. Brian's just getting back from Vegas, going out there and working on his craft in boxing. Now we're here to get some work in today. Got a date, it sounds like we're working on, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be soon, which is exciting. weight off.
This looks like a fight I'm getting in. Don't try to get away now. If you come to play, you better play to win. How long till I'm on my back and the floor starts to fade away? How long can I count on my breath before it all fades away?
Walk through the flames. I am the fire. I don't take names. I am the fire. No eyes, no face. I am the fire. Some kind of grace. I am the fire. Burn down anything that gets in my way.
I fell apart when the truth comes out. There's no doubt about what I am. Am I in the dark now? Gotta find my grip, no more stumbling. Oh Lord, I run on that gun and I pray I won't false start. Oh Lord, can you show your son a little love when it's pitch dark?
Burn down anything that gets in my way.
Work on faster hands. Brian gets great looks boxing, so I'm really pleased to get in there and be able to try to beat him at his game. At the same time, it's making my hands fast, and that's what I'm trying to look for in my fight. So 8 rounds, solid, fast pace. Got hit more than I wanted to, but hell, I'm learning, so we're moving on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.